Okay, so now we've looked at our learning intention and what we are going to be doing during the lesson. Let's have a look at some questions and some examples, and I'll go through the sort of step-by-step way of working these answers out. So if we look first of all at these two money boxes. Now, obviously this one is bigger and this one's smaller. So you would first think that this would have more money in. So a crocodile eats the biggest number, or in this case, the biggest box. But just because it's the same size doesn't mean that it has there is basically more money in here than here. So if we empty them out, we have two different amounts of money. So here we have a tortoise saying that Ron has more. When we are looking at different amounts of coins, or whether it be notes or any money, we're looking at the value of the coins. We're not looking at the quantity, because if we were looking at the quantity of the coins or the money, then obviously Ron does have more. Now, we can see here that they both have £1. So let's decide who's got more money. So just remember that it's the value that's important. So if we take away the £1 coins, we're left with £2, and then we've got 20 at 5 is 25, 25 at 5 is 30, 30 add 2 is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36p. So we've got 36 pence and £2. Now we should know that pounds are larger than pennies. So it is in fact this lady here who has more. So then we have here two different amounts again, but this time we've got some larger values of coins. We've also got a note there. So Ron has a note, so does that mean that he's got more money? So remember, it's the value that's important. Alright? We can cross off the £5 over here. £2 are £2 and £1 is £5 as well. Okay, so that cancels each other out. If you look, £1 is the same as 50 at 50, so we can cancel those out. We've got a 20p there. 10 add 5 is 20. This side is still left with money, so the girl again has more money, so the crocodile eats the biggest number. So then we have some worded problems. So I have £40 and 12p saved in my bank. This person says I have £28 and 88p saved in my bank. We know straight away that if we look at the pounds, this person has more. So because he has more pounds, this is the biggest number already. So then the crocodile eats this value or this number here. So let's look at the two sentences then. So I have £12 and 12p saved in my bank. I have £12 and 88p saved in my bank. Now, normally we'd look at the pounds first to see which one is the largest, and therefore which number the crocodile eats, but because they are the same, we're going to have to look at the pennies. So this person here has 12p, this person here has 88p. 88 is larger or greater than 12, so this side is the biggest number. So our crocodile eats this number. So these questions have a missing number. So in order to solve this, we need to read this. So I have £9.99 saved in my bank. Now this has to be bigger because the arrow is pointing to this number. So you need to think of a number that is larger than £9.99. So for example, it could be just £10 and no p, or 0 pennies, because £9.99 is smaller than £10. So then the next sentence, we are looking at, I have £9.99 saved in my bank, but this time that is the greatest number, or the largest number, or the largest amount. So now we need to think of an amount that is smaller than £9.99. So for example, it could be something like £2.75. If it's smaller than, all you need to think about, you can make the pounds smaller, because then that automatically makes it a smaller amount. You could also keep that the same, keep the pounds the same, and just make your pennies smaller. So if we change this to £9.75, that would still be correct, because even though they're both £9, 99p is still larger than 75p.